let's do some questions with symbolic logic and Boolean logic. So we already know how we have used the symbology for the Boolean logic and the symbolic logic. So for Boolean logic, we use plus sign for or. However, we use V for or in a symbolic logic, and is represented by a dot, or here it is represented by a inverted wedge. So there are various notations that we know. Not is represented by a bar or a hash here, and here we have a tilde sign which is representing not. Now let me draw some complex diagrams and see what would be the notations for those same. So let me draw the first diagram where I have an AND circuit. Now this AND is connected to another logic gate, and that is again AND gate. So what would be my output? If this is P, this is Q, my output would be P and Q, okay, which would be represented as P and Q, and then I have R coming here, so this would be represented as P and Q and R. Okay, so this is how we represent the very first one. Let me take another example. I have not connected here, and then I have an AND connected. So how would I represent? This is P, this is Q. So this would be tilde P, and then the AND gate, so tilde P and Q. If I have P not connected to it, and then I have OR gate connected to this, how would I represent? So this is the OR gate connected to it. So I would have P naught, okay. I would represent it as P naught or Q. So this would be the representation here. Let me pick another example. My next example would be, let's say I have OR gate. With this OR gate, I have another AND gate which is here, and the output for those two are connected to another AND gate, finally going as an output. How would I represent this? So I have P, Q, R and S. So this would be P or Q, R and S, and then again AND. So my output, final output, when I would be writing it as, would be P or Q and R and S. So this is how I would represent this circuit. Let me take another example. My another example is, I have an AND gate which is connected here. Now from this AND, I connect, or I take the same paths and connect a OR gate. So I have a OR gate which is connected here, and this OR gate is finally going into another AND gate. This is P, this is Q. So what would be the output here? This would be P and Q. Okay, so this would be P and Q. Now P and Q going through OR, so what would be the output here? The output would be P or Q. Okay, now when I have P or Q output, let me do a little modification in the diagram and change the diagram as, I connect a AND gate here, okay. Rather than connecting an OR gate here, I connect a NOR gate. So I have OR and I put an inversion bubble and I make it a NOR gate. So this is NOR and this is AND, and then the output of these two would pass to another AND gate, and what would be the result? So this is P, this is Q. Now P and Q, first of all, in the first case the output would be P and Q. So this is my output. For the second one, it is NOR. When it is NOR, how would I denote? It is first of all OR, which is P or Q, and then a inversion, a NOT of it. Now I again connect it with the AND gate. So how would be my result? My result would be P and and Q, read it carefully, P and Q and not of P or Q. And that's my final output here. So there can be various ways under which you can explain the complex gate diagrams through the symbolic logic. And the similar diagrams, if I move back, you can explain the same diagrams through the Boolean logic as well. So let me take this example. Rather than taking P and Q, I take it as A, B and C. Now what I am writing is the Boolean logic. So for Boolean logic, A and B, I would write A dot B, and then I would write A dot B dot C as my output here. Now coming on for this, my Boolean logic would be A and B. So this would be A dash. So my final representation would be A dash dot B. As simple as that. And that's how we explain it. In this case, it would be A and B. So this would be A dash or A bar, and then or, so this would be A dash plus B as the final output. So the same thing I am representing with the symbolic logic and the Boolean logic, and there can be various combinations of gates which are arranged either in series, either in parallel, and then you are asked to find out whether what would be the representation for the same. So here we have explained some of the examples where we have drawn some of the representations. You can create more combinations and try to practice it by yourself. So more you practice, the better it is. This thing would come only and only through more practice. We would be taking many more lectures in symbolic logic and Boolean logic. So stay tuned for further updates. Have a wonderful day ahead.